Welcome back to another session with the Love Therapist. And this week we're going to discuss therapy over politics. We know that the society that we live in is always going to be problems when it comes to people that's writing laws or laws that's written and people that want to control other people's way of life, a way of living, a way of thinking will always be a problem. And therapy comes. Imagine living in a society where you didn't have to worry about taxes or a president or government, but it was a place where it was just peace. A place where you can just enjoy life. You can learn from one another, and you can also um, create ideas, and it would just be a peaceful world that we definitely be living in. So that is therapy when there's no violence, there's no type of animosity, hatred, racism, or any other type of thing that we deal with right now in society. I just look at things that where if I can learn from an individual and it can just you can just build off a person's creativity, and this gives you ambition to create something of your own, whether it's business or just basically being a leader at something that you love to do. I just think that, if you can each one teach one, can you imagine the world that it'll be a better place. It'll be a better world that we all be living in. Can you imagine everybody that have income, have money, where they wouldn't have to worry about being discriminated or being homeless or being being uneducated. I mean, just imagine so many of the millions and millions and millions of people before us and present now that could have had a great future. That when you can constantly just build that foundation, and therapy, that is therapy. When you can just feel confident about you conquered something, you you passed a essay, you passed an exam, and you got a new position or a new house or a new car, but you just basically just you just feel great. You feel like you accomplished something greater. So I believe therapy over politics is very important because politics is basically it would just lead it just leads to different opinions, different people making laws, and people you just basically just gotta go by what other people say, other people rules and regulations. Politics, people just talk, they'll constantly talk about the changes or what they're going to do and they don't do. You elect a lot of these senates, or you elect a lot of these mayors, or put people in office, the congressmen, the senate, just people that just want your vote. And then when they get in office, we know how that goes. It's a different story. Seemed like there was no change was planned to be made. Just a vote. Just a vote. Therapy over politics is when you constantly um, politics to me to be bills. We gotta pay bills, but sometimes we get overbilled, when it comes to that. You have people in the society that live from paycheck to paycheck, or you be paying taxes or these bills, and you know, that's politics to me. And it's politics when you know the constant confusion. Therapy is when you can just live a peaceful life where you don't have to go through all that. So it's I think it's important for anyone to want to have a fruitful life that they can enjoy and travel and go places, and that's what it's basically all about. We live in a society where it's constant confusion, constant chaos, and that's not peace. That's not therapy. Therapy is when you can relax your mind and you can wake up and you can enjoy the fruitful of Mother Nature. That is therapy. Therapy is when you just have a day when you're not stressing, you're not depressed, and you're not panicking, or you're not feeling worried. You're feeling good. So I think that is very important to understand that you control your destiny. You control your destiny. You may not think that you do, but you control your destiny. It's very important to understand that. Whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. Don't never let no one tell you that you can't do it. Whether you're young or you old, you can. I mean, just learning is a long takes a learning is a long life experience. Just to learn. And we can learn every day. We can learn from we can learn from everyone. And that's what it all boils down to. Therapy over politics. The society that we live in, and basically just just trying to be who you want to be. If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a judge, you want to be you know even the next president. So I think it's important to do what you want to do. When you wake up, if you get some sleep, whether you work a 9 to 5, or you work a swing shift, or you work a grave shift, just know that take a day, turn the page and say, you know what, this gonna be a new day. I'm gonna make some changes in my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And even if you're working at a fast food spot, or you working a 9 to 5, or you working a telemarketer position, or customer service, or you just working at a bank, just look at yourself and say to yourself, I'm better than this. I can do better. I believe to achieve. So I think that it's important to look at that. You don't have to stay in one spot. You can constantly elevate yourself and reach your higher goals, your higher potential to do what you want to do. I don't care if you're standing in a shelter, just look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, it's not over. Life ain't over. And don't let no one tell you that it is over. I don't care if you at the lowest common denominator, you feel like you're at the lowest of your life. Never throw it away. Believe. Look at all the greats before us and amongst us. So, just stay with people, just build yourself around people that's positive. Stay in a positive circle. Don't be in a negative circle. Positive will constantly elevate you give you confidence, give you high self-esteem, and make you believe to be achiever. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with. Don't surround yourself with other people that don't want nothing or want to bring you down. Because you know the crabs in the barrel syndrome is still around. The crabs in the barrel still exist to this day. Stay away from the negative energy. You deserve greater, and just just take your time, sit down and write what you want, what you believe, what you want to do. Just write it out, write it down. Take it day by day. It's not over. I don't care if you're in your late 20s, you're in your 30s, or you're in your 40s, even if you're in your 50s and 60s. Love life. There was no set age. The prophets, they lived to be thousands and 2,000 years and beyond. We live in a society that people don't expect you to live past 70. So understand, you know, just feel good about who you are, and even if you don't have nothing, and either you rich or poor, just understand, just stay with the positive people, learn from people that have something, who have achieved greater, and that can give you confidence. And even if you have to get a mentor, or you get people that's positive, that can help you to achieve greater heights. So just never give in. As the love therapist, I want to tell you that. So, and if you are also, if you believe you need to speak to someone, you feel like you want to harm yourself, get with someone that you know that will help you, that will give you confidence. Don't be alone. You're not alone. And that's what I want to tell you. You're not alone. If you feel as though that you might be suicidal, or you think your life is over, no, it's not over. Trust me, I know from experience. So, reach out to someone. If you don't have any friends, you my thing is just get some inspiration. Just get some inspiration from people that's doing something that's positive. So it's very important to realize that you know your self-worth. Even when you feel like no one's there, just believe. Just believe. Trust me. Believe. Because you are simply great. You just don't see it. You gotta pull it out of yourself. You are great. And you gotta remember, you gotta tell yourself that you are truly great. So as a king or a queen, you just have to understand that we have to continue to stay focused, stay positive, and avoid the negative energy. Positive energy and just being optimistic will help you, will keep you going further in what you're trying to do. Just never give up. Therapy over politics. It's politics when someone is negative. That's politics. It's politics when it's hatred. That's politics. It's politics when it's money involved and you may not have it. It's politics. It's politics when you feel like you have nothing and you feel like your life is over. It's politics. It's politics when people don't believe in you. That's politics. Therapy is when you believe in yourself. That's beyond politics. Therapy is when you believe in yourself. So just understand that. Never give up. Always believe to achieve. Therapy over politics. The news, politics. Realism, therapy. Just the negative energy is politics. So just understand this though. We come from a greater, higher being, greater, higher power. Just understand that you was born to be a winner. You was born to be a winner. We need to get the loser out of our vocabulary. That's politics. Get that out of your vocabulary. Politics. Never give up. Don't say you can't do. That's politics. Everything that's the negative is the politics. Everything's the positive, it's therapy. It's therapy over politics. And thank you for tuning in for your session for this week. Make sure you set your appointment next week for a session with the love therapist. Good night.